Is Future trolling Drake now? What's going on? First Mustard at Flogna. Now Future done came out with this interview, and you read the title. If there's one thing Future gonna do, goddamn, he gonna gaslight. Don't matter if it's his little thing he with. Don't matter if it's you. They call him the Toxic King for a reason. Let's get right to it. Future speaks on the beef between Drake and Kendrick. Shout out to Chigs. We reacted to Chig's video. He put it together. Shout out to my boy Chig Smooth.
Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit.
My fellow Niger brother. Go subscribe to him.
Too, bro.
Hey man, for anybody out there that's sick of this Drake Kendrick Lamar beef or any variation of this beef, I got some bad news for you. It's not ending anytime soon. Now, one of the most important people in this beef, somebody that was there early on when the beef kicked off, Future. He hasn't really said much about Drake and Kendrick's beef. All we knew from Future,
he helped kick off the beef. He wasn't just there when it kicked off. He helped kick off the beef. Like, it really, these niggas had like a 3-album, or like a 2-album Drake diss rollout. Shit was crazy, gang. But one thing about Future, man, this is the same way. Let's get into it. But like, let's get into this.
was that Metro is his...
Oh, yeah, by the way, hip-hop is a sport. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know what I mean, feel like these niggas try to take their little victory lap, you know what I mean? Link is in the pinned comment. Go get your hoodies, bro. We got plenty colors. I'm sending personal thank yous to everybody who cops one. Go do it. And like I said, Drake with the DeRozan thing, I think re-sparked a lot of animosity. I think with that DeRozan thing, it just sparked a lot of people coming back, like, not like the main players of this beef were basically quiet until that. That's what it felt like.
And he was going to
Drake crashing out, so they crashing out.
Metro through anything. It wasn't too surprising when Drake refused to diss Future on Family Matters. Instead, Drake was actually remorseful and he did not want to beef with Future. Drake said, "Pluto shit make me sick to my stomach. We ain't never really been through it. Leland Wayne, who is Metro Boomin, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. It's always a little bit awkward when two of your mans do not get along, but you gotta stick with your mans that you knew longer. Today, Future..."
And that's another thing I said too. I said if any two people are going out of this beef that I see reconciling, is Future and Drake. Those are the two people that I see reconciling. I've always felt like if there's two, because Drake didn't really diss him. Now Future definitely did, but I think Drake wants to be friends with Future more than he cares about the disrespect. I think it's the same thing with like Thug, where it's like, even if it's not on some friend stuff, Drake kind of, I think he understands how much he needs Future, how much Future has done for him, and vice versa. Drake has done a lot for Future. So I understand that. I said if there's two people going to come through this, it's going to be them. Honestly, I wouldn't, after seeing Nas and Jay-Z, yeah, I'm old enough to, when Nas and Jay-Z did the whole Black Republicans, after seeing that, as long as you not 50 Cent and Ja Rule, that'll be I can see Kendrick and Drake squashing this in years to come, and it wouldn't even be surprising. Actually, I don't even care if they do. I think it's good. I think it was a great battle. I don't think Drake should be, his career should end, because he stepped up and battled. I definitely do. And if they squash it and they're friends, I'll have no problem with that. But as of right now, I don't think that's happening.
Future and Metro did an interview and also a photo shoot with GQ. And you guessed it, they asked them about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef.
Of course.
Now, just because you asked Future about the beef does not mean Future would give you the answer that you're looking for. So the interviewer asked Future about his perspective on the beef. Future said, "Wait, there was beef? I didn't even know there was a beef. I didn't even know they had nothing going on. I ain't never participated in rap battles, man." Then Future was asked if he's...
Hold on, I'm sorry. This nigga is the king of gaslighting, bro. Y'all remember them memes? Y'all remember, like, don't forget when they called Future, like, the king of the toxic king. You know another... Okay, I'll put it in perspective for you. This feel like the same way he be responding when they ask him about one of his baby moms. For surely. For surely. It feels like when they talk about Russell Westbrook or Sierra, this the type of energy he get. If one human being gonna gaslight you, is Future the type, we've seen memes. Future the type of person to get caught inside another female. Huh? Girl walk up on him and he hit him with the shaggy. Wasn't me. But I saw you. You was, I don't know what you talk about. I wouldn't know. That's the same energy. This is the biggest troll. They said they were beefing. After 2 hours. King Petty, bruh. And this is his way of basically being like, nigga, it's two ways. I don't think he wants to give GQ this moment. Two, I don't think he wants, he clearly knew this was going to go viral doing this, so he knew it was going to happen. I just don't think he wants to give GQ this moment. And I think he just wants to troll at this point. I think he just wants to troll.
Asked if he's cool with any and all parties involved. Rap battles, man. Then Future was asked if he's cool with any and all parties involved. Future shrugged and said, yeah. Who I'm not cool with, because I ain't got nothing to be mad about. Find something I should be mad at them about, then I guess I'll get mad. I have no reason to be mad at anybody. I just told you, I'm chilling. Do I sound like I'm mad at anybody? Now,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. To all the women out there and men who've been through this situation when you just have like, you know, a lying ass. We all been through the lying ass, and you like, my friend saw you at the movies with Shorty, or my friend saw you at the movies with old dude, and he'd be like, I don't know what you talk about. Your friend lying. He said, this picture right here, this isn't you and them? That could be AI, honestly. That boy stay in the pocket, nigga. It's like, hold on. There's a video of you turning around saying, hey, what are you doing here? It wasn't me. This boy learned from the art of Shaggy. When you call me red-handed and creepy with the girl next door. He was caught red-handed creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, there was both Bucky naked. And he still looked at her dead in the eye and said, wasn't me.
got mad at anybody? Now, they also asked him how he felt about Kendrick Lamar seemingly dissing him on Like That. Future said, I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused about that. Nobody cares what I think. That's what was so fucked up about this shit. To the point to where I'm so player that I didn't...
He said that's what's effed up about this. So now he's acknowledging that this shit would be the beef, the battle. So he even just contradicted. The boy, low-key, this nigga might be a comedian. We don't really get a lot of times when Future goes and speaks and says, but I think he's funny, bro. I think he a low-key hilarious nigga. When I saw that meme, excellent. Wait, sensational. That, I was like, nah, this nigga a comedian.
Say anything to the public about how I feel about it. Like, why is everybody mad when he was talking about me on my song? Y'all just forgot about me? I ain't part of this big three. I'm nobody on my song, man. If I didn't get mad, nobody should have gotten mad. If I would have really been mad about it and I made something out of it, then someone else could be like, oh, I can make something else about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Future. Bravo. This is an epic troll. Saying
that man is a master level troll. This nigga looked at the GQ nigga. But that's why when niggas tell you that he really is who niggas say he is. Cause could you imagine how many females have gone through the same shit? Where they're like, yeah, the nigga will lie. He will have a child with another woman, be like, I never even seen that. He trolling the shit right now. Nigga said, obviously Kendrick was dissing me, so if I'm not mad, then... And it's also a good way of not throwing anybody under the bus. It low-key kind of throws Drake under the bus a little bit, because it's almost like, it's the same thing when females say, like, you're not respecting what you did to me. You're not respecting what I went through. It's the same thing where it's super toxic, because what he's doing is downplaying what Drake is upset about, what Drake went through, and kind of saying, well, if I'm not mad at Kendrick's diss, nobody should be. he's kind of, it's more of a shot at Drake. I don't think it's like F Drake, but it's definitely more of like a troll to Drake. I'll say not a shot. It's more of trolling to Drake than it is to Kendrick. But it's, I mean, it's not even really trolling Kendrick. It's more of a troll, I just think, to everybody more than it is to Drake. I just think he's just being like, nigga, I'm just keeping it P, nigga. Huh? When you catch a body, you don't talk about it. That's what they saying. We don't get on the internet and start talking about the bodies, bro.
That you had
Look
no
at them
idea
drill
that
niggas, bro.
Drake and Kendrick had any kind of issues going on is hilarious. That's been one of the biggest storylines in hip-hop for the last decade.
And you cracked it off, nigga. We don't trust you.
Future is basically trying to make light of the beef. He's basically telling Drake, hey, listen, bro, I got this on my own record. Why the fuck were you mad about it, nigga? It's my shit and he dissed me on it. Knowing damn well Kendrick was trying to take Drake's head off on that record.
Yeah,
listen, I love
Future,
but nobody has ever put you in the conversation of Big Three in hip-hop. It's always been Drake.
I will say that is, I don't put Future in Big Three, but I will say most people before this battle, there's no talk of that. But I will say that once the whole battle thing happened and J. Cole did what he did, I did see people trying to throw Future in there. I still think the Big Three is the same Big Three. Like, it ain't just about, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Kendrick, Cole.
Now, you can definitely shift them around, but to me, it stays like Kendrick, Drake, Cole.
Whether you guys want to put him in, that's up to you. But Future has always been outside of that top 3 layer. This more so sounds like Future is trying to be peaceful about everything after it's done. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago, Elliot Wilson reported that Drake and Future's camp were speaking and trying to...
This did come out, though, as there's people who saying that this isn't true, that there's no corroboration of this, that this was just Elliot Wilson was the first person I think who said this, and there's been people who came out and debunked it.
So
I don't know how they feel or what they feel. I just think Future is way more of a comedian than we give him credit for. I just think
create any more tension. Looks like Future is trying to make light of the situation. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about what Future said about...
Shout out to Chicks. I think with how Drake is going, I think Drake wants to be friends with Future no matter what. But I think that he will have an emotional reaction to this. I don't think, even if it's just at first, he goes like, well, F this nigga for not feel. But I think out loud he gonna accept it too. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Between Drake and Kendrick. Do you guys
Drake could take it 2 ways. He could take it like, how dare you act like y'all didn't team up together to try to destroy my career and then now play light of it. Or he could play like, well, I want to be friends with this nigga more than I want to argue about continue this. So let me just use this as a chance to be friends again. And I'm going to keep it tall. This interview don't sound like Future's jumping out the window to be Drake's friend. That's what I'm getting. Because I feel like had they really been trying to squash it, he would not have went with the troll angle. I think he would have went with the downplay and kind of try to big up Drake a little bit.
I believe that Future had no...
But let me know what you think, man. Oh, wait. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on.